everybody, it's Michaela. I'm here with another video. It's been a while since I made a video, lots of reasons, but I'll hash that out in another video. But as you can see from the title, I am here to talk about my Lasik eye surgery experience. So if you are considering LASIK, about to do LASIK, or just did LASIK, you may want to watch this video, find out the ins and outs of what the procedure does, how does it go, because I had a lot of people asking me questions on my story about, did it hurt and other things like that. So I'm gonna talk about all those things in this video. So don't forget to comment, subscribe, like this video, all the good stuff if you want to see more from me. So, I have been considering LASIK since I was a kid. When I was in middle school, I've been wearing glasses since I was in second grade. So I've been considering LASIK for a long time now. I think when I first found out about LASIK, you had to be 25 years old to get it. I'm not 25, so technology has definitely advanced a lot now. So you can get it. I'm not even sure if there's an age limit, but I'm pretty sure if it is, it would be 18. Not sure on that part. But yeah, I first went to get a consultation. So that's the first step if you are considering LASIK. You find a center, get a consultation. I was in Durham at the time because I was a student at Central. Shout out to NCCU. But yeah, I went. I didn't go through with it. This was a while back because I was a college student, so I was broke. And that center was a very prestigious and popular center. So they told me $4,000, around a little over $2,000 per eye for my high astigmatism. But they told me I was a good candidate for LASIK, all those other good things, and definitely understood why I wanted it, because I do have a severe astigmatism. Astigmatism is basically just the shape of the cornea, and also there's two different kinds of astigmatism. If you want to know more about that, you can look it up, and I might put some links down below. But yeah, it's basically the shape of your cornea and another part of your eye. But yeah, and so it'll be skewed. So the cornea is supposed to be this perfect round shape, and if you have an astigmatism, it's one side is way up, so it's distorting how picture is pushed through your eye, basically. So I have a severe that. So blurry vision, all of that. If I am in the mall and you are a distance away, if I know you, don't charge it to my eyes, not my heart, because I don't see you and I don't know who you are. It's just a blob of a person. So yeah, my vision wasn't completely horrendous. I could drive a little bit without my glasses, but definitely not my best, and I wouldn't be comfortable without them. So driving, doing work, even shopping, I can't even shop like I want to if I didn't have my glasses on. So it was just something, I was tired of them. I wanted to live my best life without my glasses. So that's the why and leading up to getting LASIK. So fast forward to now, a couple of years, last year, my first year in Charlotte, I looked up some LASIK places because I started thinking about it again. I had kind of gotten off the topic, trying to save money, but, I was let me look into it. It's still something I really want to do. So I ended up finding the LASIK Vision Institute here in Charlotte. I went there for a consultation. And yeah, I was a candidate, of course. And about some months later, maybe 6 months later, or full out year, maybe, I'm not even sure that time. Now it's this year, and I went to actually book the procedure. So when you go in for a consultation, it looks different at different centers, because the first center I went to, they did a lot of tests on my eye. It took a while. My eyes were bothered when I left there. But this place, they didn't do as many tests ahead of time, but after which this makes sense. So they did some simple tests the first time, and then after you decide I want to book the surgery, they do another consultation with you, basically to make sure that you're a good candidate. So you go in a second time, and after that, I wasn't a good candidate for this procedure called Contura, so I wasn't allowed to get that. And that basically is just an add-on of LASIK that kind of gives you, from what I perceive, HD vision, very crisp. A lot of people can see 2015 after that procedure, which is better than 2020. So yeah, I get that. So day of procedure. Now before the procedure, they give me some artificial tears to start trying to put in an hour, because after the surgery, a big symptom of LASIK surgery is dry eye. So they want you to take those. And in fact, I have them. So this is the brand of drops that they gave me, the Sustain. So I just bought some more, but they gave those to me to start taking so that to get my eyes better for surgery. I've never suffered from dry eyes, so it's kind of bad. I used up all the drops they gave me, but I definitely wasn't using them every hour. So yeah, I go in for my surgery the day of. I did ask them to prescribe me something to help me relax and calm down so that I wouldn't be anxious, as per talking to someone who was talking about the surgery to me. And yeah, I go in, they talk financial stuff, and then I had a lady to clean my eye, like she wiped all around my eyebrow and to here to prep for surgery, and gave me the numbing drops and put little booties over my shoes and over my hair, and we went in. So the first part of LASIK surgery is the worst part, I'll say. So this is getting into the actual procedure of it. I don't even know what it's actually doing. I'm gonna have to look it up, but there's a pressure that you feel. So it's not necessarily a pain because they've numbed your eye, but so there's a circular piece that they're pushing on your eye. I think it's so that the laser will get the perfect positioning. And it's just feeling like someone, like my doctor told me, it'll feel like I'm taking my thumb and pushing it on your eyeball. So that's the worst part. It sounds bad. It's making my eyes water as I speak about it, but it only lasts for about 15 seconds. And my doctor was counting down. He's like, 15 seconds left, 5 seconds left. And that made it better. I'm like, okay, I can be calm. And they gave me a teddy bear as soon as I went in for surgery to squeeze. And that was great because I was squeezing that little teddy bear because you want them to stop, like the pressure on your eye. So that's the first part of that. But after that, it was really, and that's quick in itself. So after that, they cut the corneal flap, lift it open. You can see the whole time during this process, so your vision does not go out. It does black out a little bit when they're doing the pressure thing, but after that, it comes back into focus. So you can see them cutting the flap, and you see the laser part at first, but you don't feel anything. So they cut the flap and told me to look at the green light. So you look at the blinking green light, and then you can hear the laser start, and people get grossed out by this, but I could kind of like smell something. I don't want to say it smells like burning flesh, but I mean, it's a laser going into your eye. So I just smelled the laser. So I'll just say that. It didn't smell bad or anything. It wasn't about to make me sick or nothing like that. And it's really quick. Like, it took like a couple seconds per eye, and bam, I'm out of there. They put my flap back, he brushed something over it, and I was done. I feel like my surgery lasted like 5 minutes. I was in that room for 5 to 7 minutes tops. It was quick and easy. So anything that was awkward, like the pressure, totally worth it for that short amount of time. You see during the surgery and right after, it's just not clear vision. That's like the main question I got from people. Can you see right after? You can see, it's just a little blurry for the first day. So I went out, they put collagen in the little ducts of my eyes to prevent because you have drains in your eyes, so they want to prevent water or anything from leaking out, because you want to keep all that moisture in. You don't have to get this, but I did. So they put those in, and then I went home. They gave me this little baggie before surgery started, and in it just had like more artificial tears. I got a paper with instructions on it from the doctor of things you are not supposed to do, and I'll read through that. And also, just a little nice little cute note. So I got that. So here are some do's and don'ts for after surgery. So right after surgery, it's normal to feel like tearing and burning, or feel like sand is in your eye, or it's just your eye feels weird and heavy. So they recommend, and definitely do this, y'all. Go home and go right to sleep after LASIK surgery. I had someone told me that they felt intense pain after surgery because they didn't go to sleep. I didn't feel pain, but I pretty much went home and went to sleep quick. Like, it took me a little bit, and my eyes started feeling irritated. But I took some Tylenol. I took that other pill that they gave me to relax, and I went to bed. And I woke up at one point around 4 o'clock, like maybe an hour or two later. I put some drops in my eyes, and then I went back to sleep, and I didn't get up till 8 o'clock, and I was good. And when I woke up at 8, I felt much better, and my eyes weren't as blurry. You are not supposed to watch TV or be on your phone right after. I kind of was a little bit texting, probably shouldn't have, but I wouldn't do that. I started listening to a podcast, something like that, to keep myself busy. Just rest. They want you to just rest that same day after surgery. You cannot rub your eyes viciously for up to 4 weeks. From what I've researched, they've never really seen that many people dislodge their flap, because they cut a hole, your a flap open of your cornea, so that's what's healing. But you don't want to rub or touch your eyes, and to prevent that, they give you these little goggles to sleep in. Now these are hard to sleep in for me because I sleep on my stomach, so now I actually don't even sleep in them because they would move. And one day they moved and this part was on my bottom of my eyelid, and my eyes hurt a little bit from that, but they're to protect you from rubbing your eyes in your sleep. So if you do a lot of moving in your sleep or rubbing and stuff, definitely use these. And they also give you some shades, because you have to wear the shades that they give you outside. First, right after surgery, you have to wear them for 24 hours. So in the house as well. But after the 24 hours, you have to wear them for a week outside only. And that's a big thing. You get prescription drops, and these are them. Monday, I stopped taking them. So you take them for a week, 4 times a day in your eye. And it sounds like a lot, but you'll feel it and want the drops, especially the lubricating ones. So after surgery, I stuck to the 4 times a day and the every hour, because your eyes will start to get dry and you'll feel it. Yeah, and just other things like that. That's pretty much that. No swimming, you can't get water in your eye, those types of things. No makeup for the first 24 hours. Definitely no eye makeup for weeks after that, they tell you. And just little ins and outs like that. Things for me that made it better. Yeah, following their directions with the drops. Sleep makes it better. Every time I wake up, my eyes feel even better. My eyes feel pretty much normal now, and it's day 6. I'm wearing makeup, as you can see, because I've gotten the habit of how to wash my face. So that was the hardest part for me. They tell you that you cannot, get water in your eyes. So you can't really wash your face as normal. The first 2 days, I used some exfoliating wipes by Simple. I just used their little, because they have a little rougher side, so I could exfoliate a little bit. After that, I started putting my face soap on a washcloth and just washing around, not getting anything up past my eyebrows and past this part right here. And then today I did a bentonite clay mask and everything, because my skincare is important to me, but I didn't get any water in my eyes. Still no water in my eyes, and that's a big part because it'll irritate and disrupt the healing process. And that's pretty much that. No pain or anything. Now, a common symptom that is likely to happen during your Lasik, which is why my eye is kind of red right here, is the blood vessel will pop. So I did have 2 blood vessels to pop in this eye, but I don't feel any pain from that. I think it caused this eye to be drier than the other eye, but other than that, no pain, and it's starting to go away now, so it wasn't a big deal. It's just awkward when I'm talking to people and they're like, why is your eye red? Do you have pink eye? What's wrong with you? So that's the only thing, but my vision was better the next day. The next day I was seeing 20/25, which is way better than I was seeing before without my glasses, and now I'm good. It takes about 3 months for your vision to stabilize, and your vision, will fluctuate, but it gets crisper and clearer every day. At night, you'll see halos and lights, and different things will be a little blurred at night, and that will just eventually go away with time. Your vision will be a little blurry, but all in all, this experience, I'm so happy I did it. It's worth it, worth the money. It ended up costing me about $3,500 to get my Lasik surgery. I would do it again because it's so worth it. And I have lifetime warranty, so if my vision starts to decline, as long as I'm getting my yearly checkups, then I can go back and get a touch-up surgery for free. But if you are like me, severe astigmatism, barely can function without your glasses, I definitely recommend it. It's amazing. It's just cool how far technology has advanced, to be able to get a laser and fix our eyes. It's crazy. So if you have any other questions of anything I didn't cover, just leave it down in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer anything. And happy Lasik shopping. Just make sure that you shop around, look at the reviews and everything of the centers, and just be careful with that part. But other than that, it was a good experience. Lasik Vision Institute, if you're in the Charlotte area, was great. They really took care of me as far as that. And yeah, thanks guys. Catch you in the next video.